What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So, Remy Ma catching a lot of heat right now in the battle rap community as far as, again, a lot of people didn't think her event went too well. Uh, a lot of complaints about the live stream. And the people got an argument. Yeah, they have an argument. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not caffeine where these battles are free. But when you get to the point where you're charging people tickets and you charge them pay-per-views, it's on you and it's your responsibility to make sure that people get their money's worth and that the quality of the marketing and what you're selling and what you're putting together meet the requirements by which it's being advertised. Now, with that being said, I know she made it her business to hire the person who actually is known in battle rap for handling a lot of these pay-per-views. And the dog here. And I know in hiring Rap Grid to take care of the pay-per-views like they do for King of the Dot, RBE, Avocado, who basically do the recording for mostly everybody. So she hired the people that's known for doing all this stuff. So I can't really blame her for anything. But at the same time, again, it do fall back on the business. The thing, the thing that get me the most about the Remy situation thing is Remy had to understand when it comes to battle rap. I don't think she getting the business aspect as much. I think she got a good heart. She mean well, but the business part have to be strictly enforced. Strictly enforced. I think sometimes she can come off too caring, giving, to the point that it could be taken for granted. Like for instance, I'm gonna go back a little bit more. Remy have to understand again. I get showing people love. I get wanting to be accepted. I get, you know, but you here now. You have now become competition. And by means of you being here, you now become competition, then you have to understand that's exactly what it is. You can't be naive to that. You're hearing the rumors. You're seeing what's going on behind the scenes. That's true. You better believe it. That's true. You know it's true. So you need to move accordingly as a result of the knowledge that you know to be true. And make sure the people you put in their position and play know what the hell they are doing. You need to know that. Let me say something. Now, I was listening to one of the spaces, and you came on the spaces because you basically came on the spaces to find Miss Hustle because you wanted to know if she said she's the face of Chrome, why didn't she show up for your face off? And you was offended in that. But at the same time, y'all already known for being good friends. That's what I mean by there have to be a level where business must be strictly enforced. See, here's the thing. When people say things like this, it's not business, it's personal. Or never mix friends with business or family with business. I don't believe those things to some degree. I believe business it should be strictly for us. Everything should just be done business wise. I get that. But at the same time, if you a friend and you a family, that comes with responsibilities by which you want to believe that because you my friend and family, you're going to make sure you do above and beyond where I need assistance at as a result of that friendship if I'm bringing you into business. But in this day and era, it don't be that way. In this day and era, when you trying to build friends and bring family in, they take that for granted. They think because you a relative of theirs, they could slack off, not do as much. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bad part about these things. And the only thing I could really say about Remy, sometimes her good heart, as of lately, uh, put her in the place of disappointment. Now, what I mean by that? So when she first came in, she like, I don't like how the ladies being treated. When I found out how they pay is so different than the guys, I immediately want to come in, put my foot down, make something better for the ladies. So when my card come up, I'm giving every lady 5 figures. Every lady on my card getting 5 figures. That's way more money than them girls were getting. You just increased their income by 90%. 900%, I'm going to say. That's what you did. That's what you literally did. Your heart was in the right place, but it was bad for business because you put them in a position to receive something they hadn't earned. That's what happened. And how did it turn out? Not so well. But they got the highest pay they have ever got. But was the material worth the finances? Absolutely not. So I understand putting your foot down, making an impression, and establishing yourself. But that was personal and it wasn't business. When I believe it's more business first, but it also can be personal. But they don't view personal like it should be viewed when you're talking about loyalty and integrity. Now, that was the thing I believe that caused the part of that $400,000 loss she took. Because if you're giving each woman on the card 5 figures, but you got 5 or 6 battles, so you're giving away over 100. That's over 100 something right there that they wasn't even used to getting at all. None of the top girls wasn't getting no 10K, no battle at the least. Absolutely not. So you were being generous. Your heart was in the right place, but it was bad for business. You put them in a position where you just gave them the keys to the house without them doing chores, without them having responsibility. They have to build up to those things right there. You can't trust them with your brand. You can't trust them with your name. And that's what you have to be careful of and familiar with when dealing in these things. Another thing she did. Now, again, I get, see here's the thing, Remy had to understand what's going on, man. Because Remy be in these battles, right? And I know she like looking good and things like that. But she like changing into all these different type of outfits at the battles and things going. And I'm like, This ain't the club. This is a show. This is entertainment. This is battle rap. And this same thing happened in the last event. This not a club. When they say the event start at 5, let it start at 5. You can't say, well, people still out there. I don't care. When it start at 5, it start at 5. When you go to the movie theater don't care how many people in the movie. When the time, look, the 9 o'clock movie is the last movie. So guess what? They're not finna wait. How many people up in there? It don't matter. Roll the film. That's what it's based upon. You were so busy trying to cater to the people in the room, you forgot the real money was being made on pay-per-view. So you got your pay-per-view audience waiting for like 3-4 hours. Like literally before the event even began. And then you say one of the reasons why? No, that's not business. That's not business. Because you don't know what we got. When we tune in because of the time. You kept up for another 2 some hours. Longer than we should have been there. And sometimes things like that affect the battle too. Be at them events putting in a whole 8-9 hour shift. That's too long. That's too long. So that's the thing I'm saying. It's not a club. This is a business. Get on real time. When you say, like, when you advertise an event and how long it's going to be when you start on the time. No matter how many people in the building, no matter who all in line. When you're doing pay-per-view, start on time because that's where your audience at. Your pay-per-view audience. You must start on time. Facts. You know? So I get it. And I know again you know, so you still coming along. But that's my only thing, man. The other thing gonna work itself out. But it got to be mainly business and personal too. But at the same time, remember, this not a club. It's not a club, baby girl. It's business. Be on time. Start on time. I know the events be thrown in the club, but you got to understand that's not the case of what's going on here. It's battle rap. So start on time. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. Ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours.